In QuickBooks, an asset account can include everything from your checking account to your savings account to if you have a hedging account or if you've given a loan to another person. To be able to add an asset account in QuickBooks, we are going to come up here to our chart of accounts. You can either click on it with your mouse or you can use the shortcut. In QuickBooks, your keyboard shortcuts are great ways to get around QuickBooks without having to go back to your home page. If you want to use the QuickBooks shortcut for your chart of accounts, you just push on your keyboard Control A and it will pop right up. Now we are in our chart of accounts. We're going to go down to Account and we're going to click New. And it's going to pull up all the account types that we can create. When we create an account, it is very, very important that we do the correct account type or it's going to cause a lot of problems. Luckily, if we go to our Farmer's Guide to QuickBooks manual on page 32, we can see a chart here that lists the correct account type for our asset accounts. So today we're going to put in our farm checking account. And so we go over here, farm checking account. It is a bank account type, and it also gives us our account number. If you used our Farmer's Guide to QuickBooks chart of account template to set up your company file, you are going to use these numbers, and that's going to make sure that everything is organized correctly within your account, chart of accounts. If you are modifying your own chart of accounts, you need to go through and look at the personal numbering system that you and your accountant have created. If you don't understand it, that would be a good good time to go talk to your accountant and see what number you would put in for these. Or you can just go back and add our account or chart of accounts to your existing company file. So we're going to add our checking account, bank account type, and then there is our account number. Let's add our account name. We're going to add Idaho Ag Biz Bank. I always put a description. When you start adding multiple bank accounts, it's helpful to have a description to make sure that you are clicking on the correct one. So this is going to be our ranch banking account. I can add my bank account number and my routing number if I wish to connect to my bank account or to pay from it, which is a really great option to simplify your life. And we use it, and it's something that I would highly suggest that you look into. Now we need to enter our opening balance, and this is where it's going to get tricky with our checking account, so stay with me. When adding our opening balance for a checking account, we are going to go to the bank statement that ended in the first month of our tax year. So my tax year is going to run the calendar year, so from January 1st to December 31st. So this bank statement ended January 15th. So it ended in the middle of the first month of my tax year. So I'm going to use this to have my beginning balance. So I'm going to go down here and my beginning balance is $2,411.19. So $2,411.19. Now I need to put in a statement ending date. So for my statement ending date, I'm going to go back to my statement here, and I am going to put the day before the beginning date of this statement. So the beginning date of this statement was December 16th. It ran from December 16th to January 15th. So I am going to put the day before the beginning date of this statement. So it will be 12/15/2019. So 12/15/2019. And there you have it. So I know that is clear as mud, but if you follow it that way, it's going to be correct. For all of your other asset accounts, say you have a savings account or if you have a co-op stock, you're just going to enter the balance as the last day of the previous